Hey, welcome back to the Racing Trend. I'm your host Daniel, and today we are diving into my Formula One Saudi Grand Prix. Let's go. So, Oscar Piastri winning again. I think he's doing an amazing job at the moment, and seems to be really on it this year. And I have a feeling I made a mistake in my predictions, but we'll see. But yeah, Oscar, I think what I'm impressed mostly about him, a few things, but I think it's the fact that his demeanor just ice cold and just able to take the pressure. And from what I've seen so far, I think he's the better racer compared to Norris. I think he can take that pressure. Whatever you throw at him, he can just take it. Maybe not, I don't know, maybe he's good at, having the poker face or whatever, but from what we've seen, he's just solid. And I think if I was Verstappen, I would definitely prefer to take on Norris than I would do Piastri, because let's get into that first corner incident. I think Piastri just did what Verstappen would have done. I think whether it should have been a penalty or not, whatever, not sure why Verstappen, Verstappen just doesn't like to lose. I think it's simple as that. But Oscar did I'm saying exactly the same thing Verstappen would do. There's no getting away with it. You can say this or that. Sorry. Oscar did a Verstappen on Verstappen. I think that's why he was so unhappy with him. Or just in general, just not happy. Maybe it was a penalty. I don't know. But, I enjoyed that. I did enjoy that. Because, I think you can't give room to Verstappen. You can't show him weaknesses. Because if you do, he'll take, he'll know that for next time, and you're done, basically. And I don't think Piastri will be a person that will be thrown left, right and centre. So I think he'll stand his ground. So good for Oscar. I'm happy that Max got some of his own medicine. And with Christian Horner showing the pictures, that Verstappen was ahead and all that. Come on. That was so silly. But of course he's got to defend his boy, so that's what you're going to get. Next we had Leclerc, where I thought he drove a brilliant race to get into the first podium, to be honest, first podium this season. Ferrari's not great. But Leclerc just drove a brilliant race. And got into the podium. And next to Norris, again, fourth is not really great, to be honest. I know, I'm sure he's gonna be really beating himself up. I hope he doesn't do that too much, because, they all make mistakes and stuff. So, what can you do? You just have to move on to the next race and just try to do better. But he can't be making too many of these mistakes, especially in quali, where, if you start 5th, 6th, whatever, it is hard to overtake with these cars. And so to then get it back up into podium or top 2 is really hard. And so quality is really important this year. And because it's so close, there's a lot of margins, 10th or 2/10, 3/10 down on your best lap, and you're down at the bottom of the top 10. Which is not great for him. But I think he'll bounce back. I think he'll be much better in Miami. I think he'll be able to get a win there. I do think so. It was, I'm sure it'll be nice for him to go back there again. It was his first win there last year. So I'm sure it'll be some good memories, and maybe, maybe that'll, bounce him back a bit. So we'll see. So I know Norris has the pace to win, to challenge for the wins and stuff. So, like I said, we'll see what happens in the next few races. But he can't, give away, points basically. So, because I think, Oscar will be, consistently up there, and you can see that Oscar has made a step this year. So does Norris with, eyeing them mistakes out. So next we have George. The Mercedes just didn't look as good as it has been the last few races. But 5th overall, I think he'd be pretty decent. 5th and 6th for Mercedes. Antonelli, I thought, did quite a good job as well. They're just lacking there a bit behind George. He's still learning, still developing as a rookie. So we'll see how that gets on. Whether he'll get closer to Russell throughout the season. Sometimes takes 2 minutes, sometimes takes more than a season. So I'm curious how this will develop. So next we had Hamilton. Again, I think it's a bit sad to see him, quite far back compared to his team, especially in quali. I think race pace, I think he's there or thereabouts, but not quite there in quali. And it's a shame. We'll see how it gets on, if it's the car, these rules. I don't know. We'll see. I think big question will be how it gets on next year. If this carries on, I think that'll be his last season. I think next year, I have a feeling. There's my feeling, my vibes. I think if Hamilton carries on this type of trend next year, I think he'll quit. That's just my opinion. Next at Williams, 8th and 9th. I think brilliant start for them. I think they've had a great start of the season. I know they are expecting a lot, from themselves, I'm sure they want to be back up there in the top, fighting for the podiums and for the wins. And I really hope with the new rules next year that maybe, who knows, they'll be challenging for that. Who knows? So I wish the best for them in that department. I hope that they carry on going up, improving the car. Let's hope. I really hope they get the new rules right, and they can really do something next year, Stranger things have happened. I just hope it's close. That's all I'm hoping. Between all the teams. Isn't that there's no one team getting away with it. I think that's definitely what we don't want to see next year. Next we had Isaac Hadja, rounding up the top 10. Again, just a great job. I think I know he's doing better than I thought he would be. Honestly, he's doing much better than I thought he would be. Of course, that racing balls, I think, is not a bad car really. It's not as good as I think it's been the first few races is now, but overall, yeah, I think Isaac is doing a fantastic job, and I'm really happy for him. I hope he just carries on improving. It's his rookie year, and yeah, he's taking it. He's taking it. So great to see. Overall, not the most exciting race. To be honest, pretty terrible. Not much happened other than the first lap. Yeah. I hope we don't get too many of those this season. So yeah, let's see what happens next. Yeah, we got Miami next. I hope we get a better race. At least I hope we get something, because Saudi was not that great. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to how the season develops, what happens. It is quite a close one. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and bye for now.